Dear students, welcome back. After so many days, I'm uploading a video. As exams are nearing, now we are preparing well. Adashtu efforts naagta idivi. With that, particularly in mathematics, there are a few areas where we need to be very careful and practice so hard. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ particularly 3 marks, 4 marks, 5 marks ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳುವಂತ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್, ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಿಗ್ನೋಮೆಟ್ರಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅರ್ಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ಸ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಇಂದ. ಸೊ ಸಚ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗಿವನ್ ವೆರಿ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ we should be able to solve them at any cost so that we'll not lose those 3 or 4 marks and we'll be able to score out of 4 score madake we need to practice these questions very much hardly. So in this background, what I thought there are a few important questions. I'm going to solve these questions here in this video and give those questions here in the description as well as on the video also. I'll post those videos. You just go through them and you just watch the full video and practice those questions. Exactly other questions barutte anta helikagalla, but adre they may change the number or on those particular concepts you may get some questions. So ಆ ಥರದ್ದು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್. ಓಕೆ, ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್, ಎ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಬೋಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಟಾಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ 150 meter ಹೈ ಕ್ಲಿಫ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಬೋಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಿಫ್ ಮೇಲೆ, ಕ್ಲಿಫ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಈ ಸಮುದ್ರ ಅಥವಾ ನದಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಮುದ್ರ, ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಗುಡ್ಡ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಗುಡ್ಡದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತುದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಬ್ರು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಿಫ್. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಮನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಬೋಟ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಅವೇ, ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ದ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬೋಟ್ changes from 60 degree to 45 degree. ಈ angle of depression is 60 degree. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ horizontal ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 45 degree. This is called angle of depression. So we all know how to solve this problem. We should take alternate angles. If this is 45 degree, this will become 45. If this is 60 degree, this will also become 60. Okay, in 2 minutes, find the speed of the boat in meter per hour ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? We should find this distance. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೋಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿತ್ತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬರಕ್ಕೆ, if I take it as d, this is the distance traveled by the boat in 2 minutes. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? To travel a distance of d, that is from point, if I call this point C to point D, point C in the point D ಹೋದ್ರೆ boat has covered the distance of small d, that is represented here in 2 minutes. 2 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. We have to find the speed of this boat. How to find the speed of the boat? There is a relation, you all know. Speed is equal to distance by time taken to travel that distance. Correct? S is equal to d by t. ನಮಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ t ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. If I can find the distance, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಎರಡು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ಈ ಎರಡು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ನಡುವೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ d by t ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ನಿಮ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ತಿರೋ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದು. ಸಚ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಮೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ final exam. If they are going to give tough questions, similar kind of questions they will ask. What we will do? We will consider both the triangles separately. I'll call this point A, B, this is C, and this is D. For now, I'll just wipe this out. Let us consider, you bariri. Let C be the point, let D be the point. A description I am not writing. I hope you can do that. Consider triangle A, B, C. A, B, C. If we can find out BC and BD, we will subtract BC from BD to get CD. We also know they have given the height of the cliff, that is 150 meters, right? So opposite gottu, adjacent ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು, angle ಗೊತ್ತು. ಯಾವುದು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? Obviously tan of C is equal to AB by BC. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? C ಅಂದ್ರೆ tan 60 degree is equal to AB is 150 by BC. I'll call this X. Let BC be X. Tan 60 is to root 3 is equal to 150 by X. If you cross multiply, X will become 150 by root 3. If you rationalize the denominator, how to rationalize? I hope you know. Into root 3 by root 3, this will become 150 root 3 by 3, root 3 square get cancelled, so become 3. 3 ones are 3 50s are. So 50 root 3. What is this? This is X. Alright. I'll take this distance as Y. A distance of BD, I'll take it as Y for my convenience. Now consider, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ X ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಬಂತು 50 root 3 meters. Now consider triangle ABD. Alright. In this triangle also we have opposite. We need to find adjacent. Angle is already given. So let us apply tan. Tan of D is equal to AB divided by BD. Correct. Tan D is to 45 is equal to AB is 150 divided by Y. Tan 45 andre 1 is equal to 150 by Y. Y is equal to 150 meters. Correct. So to find the distance covered by boat in 2 minutes, CD is equal to, from the figure you can tell, BD minus BC, which is Y minus X. Is for the Y 150 minus 50 root 3. This will come up to, you can take 50 common. 50 into 50 minus root 3 meters. Answers ಈ ತರನು ಬರ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ, rational numbers ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. Sometimes you may get it in fraction, decimals, don't worry. So next, what is this? This is the distance. Correct. What we need to find? Speed of boat. S is equal to distance by time taken. Correct. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ you can change the they have given the time in minutes. Time is 2 minutes. This can be converted into hours. That is 2 by 60 madre you will get it in hours. 1s are 30s are 1 by 30 hours. I can put it directly so that our answer nange meter per hour alli kelidare I can easily get it. Distance is to 50 into 50 root 50 minus root 3 by time is 1 by 30. If you reciprocal this and multiply, s is equal to 50 into 50 minus root 3 into 30 by 1. 50 into 30 is s is equal to 1500 into 50 minus root 3 meters per hour. What is this? This is the speed of the boat. So ಏನಪ್ಪ ಈ ತರ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ವರಿ ಆಗಬೇಡಿ. Sometimes you will get answers like this. So this will be the speed of the boat. Understood? So I hope you have got this answer. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you can ask doubts. So you can take screenshot and practice. Let us move on to the next question. I think it is visible here. From the top of the lighthouse, which is 75 meters high. ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. The angle of depression of two ships. ಎರಡು ಶಿಪ್ ಇದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ there is a lighthouse here. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಇಂದ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದ್ರ ಹೈಟು 75 meters. There are two ships at point C and point D ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ನಾನು. Point C and D. I'll call this A, B. So the depression, angle of depression ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ಶಿಪ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಈ ಶಿಪ್ಗೆ one is 30 degree, other one is 45 degree. They have given. If one ship is directly behind the other ship, ಅಂದ್ರೆ exactly on the straight line ಇದೆ ಅದು, on the same side of the lighthouse. ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಇದ್ದು ಆ ಥರ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ on the same side of the lighthouse ಇದೆ. Then find the distance between these two ships. It is very easy question. If this angle is 30 degree, this angle will also become 30 degree. Why? Because alternate angles in the shape of Z. This will also become 45 degree. What you need to do? You have to find BC, BD, subtract BC from BD. You will get CD. Avatru madhye distance sigutte. Let us solve. Let AD be the AB be the height of the triangle. Lighthouse. All that you write. BC be the distance between the lighthouse and the first shape. BD be the distance between the lighthouse and the second shape. You should write it first. So consider triangle ABC. Tan of C is equal to AB by BC. Tan C andre tan 45 degree is equal to AB is nothing but 75 by BC. Tan 45 is 1 is equal to 75 by BC. If you cross multiply, BC is equal to 75 meters. Understood? Next, consider triangle ABD. ಈ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಇವಾಗ. Here also we are going to apply tan itself. Tan of 30 degree. So tan of to write it later. Tan of D angle D is equal to opposite is AB itself by adjacent is BD. Tan of D andre 30 degree is equal to AB is nothing but 75 by BD. I'll write it as BD itself. Tan 30 andre 1 by root 3 is equal to 75 by BD. Cross multiply, BD will become 75 root 3 meters. Okay, next what we have to find out? To find distance between ships. From figure, what you can say, distance between ships is CD is equal to BD minus BC. That is, BD is given to be, sorry, we just found out BD 75 root 3 minus 75. CD is equal to, if it 75, if we take common, 75 into 1 minus root 3 meters. This will be the distance between these two ships. If they are giving the value of root 3, sometimes they'll tell take root 3 is equal to 1.73 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವಾಗ you substitute the value of root 3 here and find the value. Sorry, here I've made a mistake. If you take 75 out, root 3 minus 1, this will become. So if you put root 3 value 1.73, this will become 0.73. 75 into 0.73, if you calculate, you will get the final answer. I hope you have understood this. We'll move on to the next question. Okay, this is another one important question. Bada important question idu. ಸುಮಾರು CBSE ಪೇಪರ್ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, and even in some taluk papers also they have asked this question. The angle of elevation of an aeroplane, ಒಂದು ಏರೋಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಇದೆ, ಅದು it is moving, it is flying from a point A. ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಇಂದ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ರು ಆ ಏರೋಪ್ಲೇನ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆನ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ನೆಲದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇನ್, ಹಿಯರ್ ಸಮನ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಚಿಂಗ್. ದಿ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್, ಎಲಿವೇಶನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. ದಿಸ್ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಈಸ್ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಅ ಫ್ಲೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ 15 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ಸ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರುತ್ತಾ, ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ ಅವೇ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ 15 seconds, the plane is here right now. The angle of elevation now has become 30 degree. ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿತ್ತು? 60 degree ಇತ್ತು, ಇವಾಗ it has become 30 degree ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. If the aeroplane is flying at a height of 1500 root 3 meters, it means flight ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ perpendicular distance, if I take this height is 1500 into root 3, that means this height will also be 1500 root 3. Find the speed of the plane in kilometer per hour. What we should do? We have to find the speed of this airplane. How to do? Again, they have given time to be 15 seconds. From here to here, it has traveled in 15 seconds. This distance, if we can find out, same as usual, s is equal to d by t. That is, again, t already gottu. If we can find out distance between these 2 points, then we'll apply it here to get the speed of this airplane. It is easy actually. If you can imagine the question, what they are telling, what they are asking us to find, if you can verify it, if you can what they are asking us to find out, if you can imagine it and understand it and articulate it on the paper, then it will be very easy to solve this problem. Okay, let us see how to solve this problem. I'll call this point A. They have already given this point to be A. E point na B, C anta kariyana, D, E anta kariyana. So I've got two triangles here, ABC, ADE. You write all that. Let BC and D be the heights of the aeroplane flying, and the distance between first point and second point B, BD, which is equal to CE ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? Next I'm going to jump into directly into solving part. Let us consider triangle ABC. ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, I'll call this distance x and I'll call this distance from A to point E y ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀನಿ. Okay, let us see what happens. Consider triangle ABC. tan ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನನಗೆ. ಇಫ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ AC. So tan of angle A in this particular triangle is equal to BC by AC. Okay, let us substitute the value of A, that is tan of, what is angle A in this triangle ABC? It is 60 degree, is equal to BC is 1500 into root 3 divided by AC is x. What is tan 60 degree? Root 3 is equal to 1500 into root 3 by x. Now cross multiply, x root 3 is equal to 1500 into root 3. If you put root 3 in to the denominator, x is equal to 1500 into root 3 by root 3. Root 3 cancels, x is equal to 1500 meters. Okay, we got the value of x. Similarly, let us consider triangle AB, sorry, not AB, it is ADE. ADE ಅನ್ನೋ triangle we are going to consider. So in this triangle also we are going to apply tan, because opposite ಗೊತ್ತು, adjacent ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. Tan of angle A in this triangle is equal to, opposite here is DE, DE divided by, what is the adjacent here? AE, AE. Let us substitute the value of A, that is tan of 30 degree, which is equal to D is 1500 divided by, sorry, 1500 root 3 they have given, correct. But the AE y, tan 30 is 1 by root 3 is equal to 1500 root 3 by y. If you cross multiply, what this will become? Y into 1, that is y, is equal to 1500 root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3, root 3 square, y is equal to 1500 into 3. Root 3 square, square cancels, y is equal to 1500 into 3. This will become y is equal to 15 3s are 45, 4500 meters. What is this? This is the distance between point A and the final point, that is perpendicular distance ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, AE, AE into distance ಇದೆ. To find the distance between initial and final point of plane, point or position of plane, comma, CE is equal to, from the figure you can tell, AE minus AC, that is y minus x. C is equal to 4500 minus, what is this, x is 1500. C it will be equal to 3000, not C, it is CE. CE will be equal to 3000 meters. What is CE? It is the distance from the initial point to the final point. ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ಲೇನು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಅಂದರೆ 3000 ಮೀಟರ್ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿದೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ 3000? If this can be converted into kilometer, C is equal to 3000 by 1000. If you do, this will become kilometer. 3 cancel ಆಗಿ 3 kilometers. As well as if we can find out the time in hour, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಪರ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಟೈಮ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 15 seconds ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ 60 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಇಂಟು 60 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ವಾಟ್, ಅವರ್ಸ್. ಟೈಮ್ is equal to 15 ones are 15, 4s are 4, 6 are 24, that is 1 by 240 hours. Got it? So therefore speed is equal to distance by time taken, that is 3 kilometer by 1 by 240 hours. If you reciprocal this, speed is equal to 3 divided by 1 into 240 by 1. 3 into 240 if you do, 240 into 3, 0, 12, 1 carry, to the 6, 7, 20 you will get. Speed of plane is equal to 720 kilometer per hour. So isto is the solution. I hope you have understood this problem. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ you can ask doubts, you can take screenshot of this and practice. Let us move on to the next question, which is also very much important. Okay, this is one another important question that can be asked. ಬಹಳ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ರೀಡ್ ದ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಅಟ್ ಅ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, 20 meters above the level of water. ಅಂದರೆ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಅ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಲೇಕ್. ಒಂದು ಲೇಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಆ ಲೇಕ್ ಇಂದ 20 meter above ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಎ ಲೇಕ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೇಕ್ 20 meter above. I'll call this point A. This distance is 20 meters. The angle of elevation of a cloud is 30 degree. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಿ, ಐ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸಿ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್. The angle of elevation from the horizontal, obviously horizontal ಇಂದಾನೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. The angle of elevation is 30 degree ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. The angle of depression of reflection of the cloud, ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಲೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಇಂದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ, ಆ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ದು ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಕೆಳಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಆಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಪ್ರೆಷನ್, ಇದ್ರ ಬಿಂಬ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ? ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಸುಮಾರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತಾ? ಹಿಯರ್ ಒನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಟು ಅಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್? ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತು ನೀರಿನ ಮೇಲಿದ್ರೆ, ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೀರು, ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಿರರ್, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. So this will act as plane mirror. In a plane mirror, the reflection of an object ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಇದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ 9th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ವಿ, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ 10th ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಂದರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಲೇಕ್ ಟು ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಲೇಕ್ ಟು ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೋ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಹಾಕೋಣ. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಹಿಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ this angle of depression from this point to this point. This angle of depression is 60 degree, they are telling. Find the distance of cloud from A. ಈ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಇಂದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಥವಾ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎ ಇಂದ ಈ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಮೆಜರ್ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು. ಸಮಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಮೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ this horizontal distance, or if they directly ask distance between cloud and point A, this hypotenuse we have to find out. ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು, we should be careful. And another thing we need to be careful of is that if at all they give the diagram ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸರ್ತಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು, ಹಿಂಗೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದ್ರ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಲೆಂತು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ವೆರಿ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್. ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇನ್. ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಿರರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಕೂಡ ಸೇಮೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ದ ಲೆಂತ್ AC ಹಿಯರ್. ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಶಲ್ ಡೂ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 20 meters ಆದರೆ ಇದು ಕೂಡ 20 meters ಇರಬೇಕಾ? ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ B. This I have already called C. This will become D. This I will call E. This point I will call F. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ನೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಟು ದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್, ದಿಸ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿಸ್ H ಅಂತ ಕರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ನಾನು, ಫಾರ್ ಮೈ ಕನ್ವೀನಿಯನ್ಸ್. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರಬೇಕಾ? ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯಿತು? 20 ಪ್ಲಸ್ H. ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ 20 ಪ್ಲಸ್ H. ಆಲ್ ರೈಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಬೇಕೋ ಡೇಟಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಗೋ ಆನ್ ಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಲೆಟ್ A be ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ above lake, ಮತ್ತೆ C be the point where the cloud is. Distance from level to the cloud B, C, ಈ ಥರದೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಲೆಟ್ H be the distance from the horizontal. Reflection the length EF, it is 20 plus H. All this you write. I am going to directly solve the question. So consider triangle ACD. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತಗೋಣ. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ we need to make one more assumption. Let this distance, that is horizontal distance from point A to the cloud, A ಇಂದ ಕ್ಲೌಡ್ ವರೆಗೂ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನ ನಾವು let us call it X ಅಂತ ಕರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಇನ್ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ACD, tan of angle A, that is equal to CD by AD. ಸರಿನಾ? Opposite by adjacent. Let us go on putting values. Tan of 30 is equal to CD is H by AD is X. What is tan 30? 1 by root 3 is equal to H by X. If you cross multiply, X is equal to H into root 3, that is H root 3 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. Let us take this as equation 1. ಇದು for this triangle. Let us come to another triangle, that is AFD. Consider triangle AFD. Here also we can add these to get the length of DF, and the adjacent we have already assumed, that is to be x. Consider triangle AFD. Tan apply ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. Tan of 60 degree is equal to opposite, that is DF. ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಇರೋದು, ಸೊ ಡಿ ಇಂದ ಎಫ್ ವರೆಗೂ is opposite by AD. Tan 60 is root 3 is equal to DF can be written as DE plus EF. DE plus EF by AD. AD is x. Root 3 is equal to DE andre 20 plus H. EF is 20 plus H divided by x. If you cross multiply, x into root 3 is equal to 20 plus 20 is 40 plus H. X will become, ಇದು root 3 ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು, 40 plus H by root 3. Alright, next, if you rationalize the denominator, x is equal to 40 plus H by root 3 into root 3 by root 3. X will become 40 plus H into root 3 by root 3 into root 3 square root cancels, it will become 3. Let's take as equation 2. Compare equation 1 and 2. X, both are same. LHS is same, RHS should be same. From equation 1 and equation 2, what we can write? The right hand side, which is H root 3 is equal to 40 plus H into root 3 by 3. You can cancel root 3 which are in the numerators of opposite sides. Left hand side alli right hand side alli numerator root 3 ಇದೆ, cancel ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Okay, H into, if you cross multiply, H into 3 is 3H is equal to 40 plus H. This H goes this side, 3H minus H is equal to 40, 2H is equal to 40, H is equal to 40 by 2, 1 20, H is equal to 40 centimeter. Sorry, not a centimeter, it is meter. This height we got, which is equal to 20. Sorry, what is wrong with me? We got 20 meters here. This is 20 meters. Now we have to find the length AC. AC ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು? One side ಇದೆ, another side we have to find out. We already know the angle. ಏನು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು? Opposite. This is hypotenuse, so we can apply sine here, opposite by hypotenuse. Consider triangle ADC again. Sine of A is equal to opposite, that is CD by AC. Sine of A, it is 30 degree is equal to CD andre 20 by AC is AC, that we have to find out. So what this will become? Sin 30 is 1 by 2 is equal to 20 by AC. If you cross multiply, AC is equal to 20 into 2, that is 40 meters. So ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. We got this to be 40 meters. Sometimes they may ask us to find the horizontal distance, that is x ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಿರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. So you should be careful what they are asking us to find out. So ಇಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you get 4 marks. I hope you have understood this problem. This is very much important. You should be able to solve this. If you know the concept, ಈ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಫಿಸಿಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನೋ ಡೌಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್. You can take screenshot of this, practice. I'll give the questions below. If there are any doubts, you can ask. I'll give some more questions in the description, or at the end of the video you can practice those questions also. And if there are any doubts in those questions, you can ask. I'll try to come up with the solutions. So that is it for this video. I hope this video has been useful. Nimge help agide anta ankonidini. So let us meet in the next video. If you are new here, you can go and subscribe the channel and like the video. Also, you can go through the other videos and hit that notification button so that you will get notified whenever I put another video. So let us meet in the next video. Thank you.